This is a reading for Libra, the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Libra. So, we just had a full moon in your sign. Step me into Libra's energy. Show me the messages they need to hear at this time. So somebody has genuine feelings for you, just has a hard time conveying it to you. Don't stay away from taking risks. Now is the time to take action and ask the universe for validation. So, ask the universe for validation, and now's the time for you to take action, Libra. Now I'm going to pull a 10-card Celtic Cross for you to get into the nitty-gritty of what's going on. Then I'll pull I'll clarify that spread for you after, and then I'll pull from the Psychic Tarot for imbued messages. And then if time permits, I've got True Emotional and the Love Oracle, extra stuff like that for you. Oh, look, there you are, Libra, Justice. Show me for Libra. All right. I will straighten the cards out once I get them all out for you. All right, let's see what's here. All right, so we just need one more. Show me for the potential outcome for Libra. Chariot. All right. All right, Libra, so you're starting out here with the Four of Swords. That's your energy. That's your overall energy at this time, and that's telling me that you're having a mental respite. You're on a break from the usual aspects in your life. So there's some sort of mental pause. Challenging you is your own major arcana, the Justice card. So that's interesting. I'll have to clarify that to understand that better. But Justice stands for equality, the weighing of the scales, balancing. At your foundation is the Two of Swords. So this tells me that there's stagnancy. There's no movement at this time. And that must be why that action card came out for you in the beginning. That it's time for you to take action, because it appears that you're in a moment of waiting, or the Two of Swords is about indecision and not choosing a direction, having thoughts that cross with each other. They're not lining up, so there's a lot of dilemma. Crowning you is this Eight of Cups, and this is about leaving behind what doesn't serve you anymore. So that's what your thoughts are on a lot. And this is the only card in the tarot that has the eclipse symbol above. And we did just have two really strong eclipses in March. And we did just have the full moon in your sign 2 days ago. So those energies are prevalent in your reading. In your recent past that's still influencing you at this time is the Page of Wands. This is about having excitement, and it's also about receiving communication, being something new opened up, and in some form of communication, possibly. I'll clarify to understand it better. Your incoming energy is this Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is about establishing a comfortability, somewhere where you're happy, somewhere where you're surrounded by others that are near and dear to you. Another descriptive of you at this time is the Three of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, and that's about teamwork, a group think, working in a group dynamic for a common goal. It could also represent your work life. In the environment position is this Five of Wands. Fives represent challenge and change in the tarot. So this is telling me that there's a lot of competition, conflict. There's some sort of arguments taking place in your environment. That could possibly be why you checked out, with this Four of Swords, Two of Swords energy. And your hopes and fears is the King of Swords. This is very much like into the Justice card because he's very intellectual. It's an older masculine energy. It doesn't matter what the gender is. It's all about energy. And they're just and fair, highly intellectual, very cold and dry, not very emotional. But they know the right answer. So you're hoping to come up with the answer. That's what I'm feeling. And then in your potential outcome is the Chariot, which is beautiful. It's about forward movement, Cancerian energy. It's about you deciding and moving forward, taking that action that you're guided to take. All right, so can you tell me more about the Justice card for Libra? What more can you tell me about Justice in Libra's challenge? So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups, so it represents emotions. So your emotions are at play with that energy. The Ace of Pentacles, a beginning, something to do with the earth element, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, and it's a decision here with the Two of Wands. And it's emotionally integrating. So your emotions are definitely pronounced in this decision point, and it could open up to be something new and brand new opportunity, but it's definitely a decision with the Two of Wands. All right, what's this Two of Swords for Libra? Why is the Two of Swords at the foundation for Libra? Ace of Cups, another thing about beginnings, but it's also about your emotions. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, it could represent some traditions. And we've got the Magician in reverse. So that's kind of about manipulation, and maybe it's definitely about manipulation. So I don't know. Six of Cups underlying that. So could it be somebody from your past that's influencing you? But there's a beginning here with the Ace, and it's in emotions with Cups. And the Hierophant represents beliefs and structures and a mentor. That kind of thing. Spirituality. Magician in reverse is about manipulation. What's this Page of Wands? The Page of Wands here is the Six of Wands. So this is about success, and being admired. Another 2. So that's like about juggling and keeping things in balance. So there's a lot of references to balancing and making a decision in your energy. The 3 of Swords is underlying that, along with Justice again. So I'm not quite sure, other than to say it's somebody that, it's some energy that had you feeling good with the 6 of Wands, and you were juggling something. There was some form of juggling and decision with the 2 of Pentacles. In your incoming energy, the 10 of Cups, then the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. All right, so what's this 10 of Cups? The Death card. So this is about something ending, a release and rebirth. Possibly the burden that you're carrying, the 10 of Wands. So possibly you're going to release, with the Death card, Scorpionic energy, the burden that's on your back and it's causing you a lot of stress, insomnia, intrusive thoughts, with the 9 of Swords. All right, so underlying that's the 5 of Swords. That's about trickery and being sneaky. Yeah, and then there's confusion here, the 7 of Cups, and then the 2 of Cups. So maybe this is about a relationship, somebody that you were connected to that kept you waiting, and you were thinking about leaving them with the 8 of Cups here. And that you're very easy to get along with the 3 of Pentacles. But there's still a bunch of aggravation in the environment surrounding you. It's not fair. Because it feels definitely like you're not the cause of it. What's this 5 of Wands in the environment? Why the 5 of Wands? So we got the 3 of Wands, which represents waiting. The World, which is an ending and a beginning. And then 2 pages, the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. So this is like, and then the Hangman, which is about being suspended, and again with the waiting energy. It's like the pages are immature. So I feel like there's immaturity that's causing a lot of this conflict. And that's keeping you waiting. Yeah. And with the World, you're just wanting an end to it. So it makes sense. Yeah, and look, underlying the Hanged Man is the 7 of Swords. There's a bunch of deception at play. Sneakiness by somebody. I don't like that. Potential outcome is the Chariot, and that's about you moving forward. And, you know, I'm glad to see that. I hope that that's what you do, because it seems like that'd be the best thing for you to do, is to release this burden and to move forward. All right, so let's get some psychic tarot messages for you, Libra. So new beginnings here. Beautiful. And suffering in silence. So I feel like that's what you've been doing. And there's a new beginning dawning for you. And at the bottom of the deck is Love Begins. So this is like the Ace of Cups. So once you stop this suffering in silence and you greet the new beginning, it's going to open up to a lot of love for you. The same message is here with the Scorpionic Death card and the Ten of Wands, clarifying this Ten of Cups, which is your incoming energy, which is about being happy and being with the people that are closest to you. Once you release this burden that you've been suffering with the Death card, there's going to be this new beginning that opens up for you, and love will begin. And you notice the rainbow on both the cards, the Ten of Cups here, and then this card. I like that. All right, so let's get some cosmic insight for Libra. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. And then this No card came out. It's not the right time. All right, that's it for that deck. No, it's not the right time. Okay. Soulmate and single. So there's twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives, and then alone, isolated, lonely, and guarded. So for some of you, the truth is coming out that this person that you thought was your soulmate, possibly you did have a contract with them, but they left you feeling mostly alone and lonely. So it's like a karmic contract, and you're getting clarity on this at this time. That's for some of you. You had divine intervention. What else for Libra? So coping with substances, bumping heads, that's that arguing. And then shocking news. And then there's thug. So somebody was really being a jerk with that thug energy, and you felt rejected, and hopefully now you're rejecting that with goodbye also showing up here. No more of this bumping heads energy, because it is very immature and brings you to a stalemate, you know. Yeah, this union's in reverse. So it says serious relationship, marriage, partnership, but it came out in reverse. Wow. All right. You've got work here showing up for you. Freedom, passion in reverse. All my cards are in the upright, so, and then gossip. Neighbor, small talk, grapevine. Profession, college or workplace. Casual, being single, lightness. And then passion is chemistry, passionate feeling. So focus on your work and take what resonates. Focus on you getting better, and whatever this is, if it's not a relationship, I mean, that's what it seems like for most of you. Let that thug go. Show me for Libra. Okay, that flew way over there. Hold on. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. This is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, some flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this is a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Wait, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Shin put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. So have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card is somebody is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? And at the beginning of this, you did get that energy of somebody having genuine feelings for you. So it possibly could be a different person. You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. So sometimes it's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event. So, nice. I hope these messages helped, Libra. Take care, you guys.